Hi, Diane. I don't even see Swanson. Now I'm worried. I'm thinking to myself, where's Swanson? He's supposed to be here. I don't know. All right. So just give me a few seconds. Hi, Shay, sweetie. It is nice to see you, my love. So I do have Michelle. So I have Mimi, I have MZ, and I have Shay. All right, let's go forward with it. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to all you beautiful loves, sweetie pie. So I got Mimi, I've got MZ, and I've got Shay, who are going to be on up. And thank you for posting your questions, my beautiful loves. So we're going to start this off with our beautiful Michelle. Is Dre's phone really broken, or is he lying for a reason? Nah, he's lying. There's nothing wrong with his phone. He just doesn't know what to answer, doesn't know what to do, but doesn't want to tell you. No, he's lying just by his actual question. No. Okay. I'm going to say he's lying, sweetie. And I hate to say so. I do. But yeah. Okay, sweetie pie. Let's go look. All right. But he's avoiding. Oh, wait. I didn't put a timestamp. Hold on. Hi, Julie, sweetie. You're going to be up right after Julie. So if you want to hold on not too far. Hi, Game On. Happy Thanksgiving, sweetie pies. How are you doing? I don't even know where Juanson went. I don't know. I know Lilith is not here, but I don't know where Juanson is, but that's okay. So Mimi is going to be at 2 minutes. Julie, I'm going to come and see you right after. Happy Thanksgiving to my beautiful loves out there. It is nice to see you, sweetie pies. So, do I mind still? No, I do not mind. I know you're not home. Don't worry about it, sweetie pies. So we are going to start off with Mimi. Mimi, my love, there is no doubt about it. I know that you know deep down into your soul that that's a lie. We all know it's a lie. Sweet Lord. There's nothing wrong with it. He's avoiding. He doesn't know what to answer. He doesn't want to have any conflicts in any kind of single shape, form, or way. This is about avoidance. It's about half-truths. It's about him not being completely transparent. So the energy over here is suggesting that there's more to the story than just a broken phone. So it kind of looks like he may be using it as a reason to kind of create a little bit of a distance or to avoid a certain conversation, which I feel is more probable that he's trying to avoid a conversation than trying to keep a distance. So I'm going to say he's juggling a lot of things into his life at this moment, and he's trying to manage like too many situations at the same time, which is why he's not being fully open. And that's why he's feeling a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit unsure about how to communicate really, really directly. So, sweetie pie, do I believe his story? No. Does the universe, the spirit do? No. No, sweetie pie. He just doesn't want to get into the conversation. He doesn't want to get into any conversation whatsoever. I'm not even discussing about one single thing. Let's say you want to discuss about this because that's been off. No. He does not want to get into any type of conversation whatsoever. He wants to keep things as neutral as he possibly can, and that is why you're getting this bogus answer. So I'm going to say it feels like it's off because it is off. Not because he doesn't want to see you anymore, not because he doesn't want you or anything of the such, simply because he doesn't want to talk about it. Whatever it is that you want to talk about, he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to have to deal with it at this moment, which in itself is a problem. But yeah, I'm going to let you deal with that at the point being. Your question is he being completely transparent? No, he's not. Is his phone broken? No, it's not. He just doesn't want to really talk about something, and that's why he's kind of putting this avoidance. That's why he's putting these barriers, and it sucks. It sucks. Hi, Storytime Kitchen. Nice to see you, sweetie. Hi. You're watching Shrek with it. It's so funny when you say Shrek. For me, Shrek means something else, Julie. I'm not going to say it into the live, but I will send it to you over here. Okay. I don't want to say it into the live, so there you go. You've got it elsewhere. But I myself, I don't love what I sent you elsewhere, but I do love the movie. Oh, I am my beautiful Storytime Kitchen. It is nice to see you, sweetie pie. All right, let's continue. We still don't have Juanson, right? We still don't know where Juanson is. All right, so I don't know where the mods are. It's just me and you guys. Let's go see for Julie. You're going to be at 5:30, my love. Here we go. Happy Thanksgiving to every single one of you beautiful, lovely souls, by the way. I love the movies. I do. Yeah, I kid you not, Julie. They call him that kind of way because he's a ogre and he's ugly. Well, he's ugly inside. And anyways, that being said, that's what they call him. So, just in winter. That's it. That's it. But I love the movies. I love the movies. I think they're really, really good. I think they're super cute. Hi, Sean, sweetie. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, sweetie pies. Hopefully Juanson's okay in the live because I'm not even sure he sent me did he even send me an email? No, he didn't. I don't know what happened. I didn't know what happened with Juanson. Oh my dear gosh. All right. Well, hey, it's me and you guys tonight. It's party time. Okay, so hold on, Julie. Let me go and see what I've got. A happy Thanksgiving to you, my sweet love. Okay, so I will send him the timestamps when we're done. Okay. So we are currently with Julie. We're going to go and see Shay. That's going to be right on up next, and I'll update the list as we go on by. A little patience is going to be necessary because it's just me and you guys. Yes, I'm functional, but all that functional, I don't know. No, I'm an Aries. I can conquer the world. All right, so what does he think and feel about not hearing from you today? Now, earlier we did have the 5 of Cups, if I remember well, which was giving us some vibes of, okay, here I'm getting, I can't take all of these because it's just way too many of them. So I'm going to take the main ones that came out. I have the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. I have the Tower. I have the 2 Pentacles. I'm going to go and take one out over here. Also, this is really him kind of saying, oh my God, she didn't send me a message, which you always do because you're caring and loving and sweet and you're everything of the such. So he's a little bit surprised by it. Knight of Cups is thinking about reaching on out. So it's exactly what we said. Exactly. If you did not reach out today, he was going to reach on out towards you tomorrow. So he's kind of, if you will, kind of waiting to see if you are going to be sending something or not. But yeah. So sweetie, he is definitely planning towards a future over here. He does feel some sadness. He does feel some emotional heaviness around the silence, like he misses the connection, and he does feel that strong absence. But I also feel like he's wondering, what's wrong? Why did you do that? Why are you pulling your energy back for a reason? Like he doesn't quite understand because you always would send out, a Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, whatever. You always do. So part of him is kind of wondering what's going on. Did he disappoint you? Which, yes, he did disappoint you. So good for him for asking himself the question. I feel like he's replaying different type of moments into his mind, so he might be a little bit overthinking and kind of wondering. But that's okay. We want him to overthink, and we want him to actually want to change things. So I feel like at this moment, he's feeling a little bit stuck into his mind, like, what do? I want to reach out, but I'm a little bit afraid of doing so because I don't want to do the wrong thing. So I feel like he's assuming that you might need a little bit of space, a little bit of time. Otherwise, you would have sent him a message. So he's just going to kind of wait a little bit, sit on out and see if you're going to do anything. But is he a little bit disappointed? Yes. Was he expecting? Yes. Is he wondering about it? Absolutely. Will that actually make him do something? Absolutely also. So you say if he doesn't reach out tomorrow, should you text him before your flight or wait? No, you do nothing. You do nothing at this point in time. You let him do everything. I know it's part of your I know it's part of your pattern, what you do, what he does, how you guys do things. I know it's part of it, but sometimes breaking the pattern is necessary to have a breakthrough. And I feel like this is where we're at. We need to break this pattern. Okay, so we need patience, we need balance, we need to let the situation unfold naturally. So Spirit is actually encouraging you to leave him more time than actually taking action. Your space right now is going to actually help him process his feelings rather than running and having those automatic patterns. We don't want to have the automatic patterns. We want new patterns. We don't want the same old ones. So new ones were no good. So I feel as though he is likely, I'm going to say, to reach out towards you when he's more emotionally centered, which is where we actually want him to be. So the energy is showing incoming communication is going to be driven by certain emotion. The emotion could be by the fact that he's not hearing from you. So when you're at the airport, if you don't hear anything from him, don't say anything to him. Let him reach on out towards you. The ball is into his court. It is his turn. He must do something. We do not want to send him little bits and pieces of puzzles and little breadcrumbs so he can follow them and come towards you. That's way too easy. He's got to man up. He's got to do what he needs to do. So trust your intuition over here. You're doing things perfectly. You're following your heart, but this is entirely up to him. He's got to do something. So by the time you actually go to the airport, if you have nothing, you do nothing. You go back home, you don't even send a message saying, I got back home. No, he'll send you a message saying, hey, are you back home now? We got to use this to help him fuel so he can move on forward closer to you. You have to be patient, sweetie. You have to be patient, my love. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Shay over here. Hold on. No, absolutely not, sweetie pie. Absolutely not, my beautiful Julie. This is simply about you leaving him the space to respond on back to you. Because if you take too much space and you always kind of answer towards him, you will never truly actually get your answers. He will always be used to you making those movements towards him, and you will not get your answers. So this is truly about you leaving him the necessary space to do what is necessary for you. We need to let him make that movement towards you. That's what we need. All right. Shay, my love. Shay. He's not going to believe that you need space. He's going to believe that you're up, you're doing other things, you're living your best life, and that he needs to reach on out towards you because he's going to be missing you and he's going to be afraid of losing you. That's what's going to be happening. Yes, we need to get into the new cycle. Shay, you're going to be at 13:45. Hi, sweetie. Nice to see you, my love. So here we go for Shay. Hi, sweetie. I'm actually with you at this moment in time. It is absolutely perfect. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my sweetie pie. It is nice to see you, my love. All right. I can't believe it. I don't know what happened with Watson. I swear he was supposed to be here. He's always here. I don't know what happened with him. I'm going to send him an email, make sure he's alive. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me go and see, sweetie. So here we go for Shay. Just one moment. And voila. So what do we have? Happy Thanksgiving, sweetie. Absolutely, my beautiful Julie. But I do have to say, beautiful Julie, I'm probably going to be ending after Shay because Hi, Sean. I do not see Juanson and neither Lilith. And it is Thanksgiving, and I'm pretty much done the list that I do have at this moment. So, yeah. Oh, Juanson, it's too late. I'm leaving, Juanson. I was wondering if you're alive. I was just talking about you. Okay, so here we go. What I'm going to say towards you, my dear Shay, is going to be the following, my love. What's coming between you and Rich? Is there anything substantial or worth your time altogether? It's a yes and it's a no. It's really going to depend how you want things to move on forward. I feel like there could be a really good beginning. I feel like it does show potential, does show curiosity. It does show that something could grow slowly and kind of steadily. But I also feel like the connection feels like it's genuine. It feels like it's grounded, but it feels like it's very, very much at the early beginning stages, and it needs more time to mature. So right now I'm going to say the energy actually encourages patience and letting things develop naturally, but without having any pressure. So I'm going to say there may be some hesitation, some emotional caution on one or even both sides. I feel like at this moment we're taking the time to build that emotional trust and that clarity before investing deeply. Nothing feels like it's negative, but it does feel like it needs care. It feels like it needs communication. It feels like it needs a natural unfolding. I'll put it that way. So there is potential for happiness within this connection. There is potential for enjoyment. There is potential for a meaningful connection. But if you both stay open and honest. Now, this could become something that is valuable, but Spirit is definitely saying do not rush. One step at the time. Let it be fun, but let it be completely organic. As for your next potential relationship or partner, that's going to be coming on up. We're going to go and take a little bit of a sneak peek at this. Hold on. I feel as though, and Juanson, happy Thanksgiving. I didn't say it yet. Happy Thanksgiving, sweetie. I feel like your next major relationship looks like it's going to be one that's going to be fairly stable, emotionally mature. This is somebody who's going to come on through with solid intentions, but also with a certain consistency. Somebody who is going to be responsible but dependable, ready for commitment, and I feel like they know what is going to be good for you. And I feel like they want to make you feel more secure and they want to make you feel more chosen. The type of personality traits that I'm seeing over here is somebody who is financially stable, somebody who is career focused, somebody who could be a little bit older than you, but somebody who is emotionally more mature than you are. This is somebody who is very passionate, very confident, somebody who is very determined to pursue you. This is not somebody that you're going to be wondering, oh, are they interested or not? No, you're going to know. It's going to be clear. This is somebody who has gone through a lot of major personal transformations before meeting you. So they don't have an easy life, but they have a life that they have gone through, that they have learned, and that they have grown. They've become a king into the whole thing. How you may actually meet: social circles, networkings, different type of events connected to work. I'm going to say over here, I'm seeing more between the month of March and June type of energy for this person. So what you need to hold on to and what you need to remember is to stay hopeful, because everything is aligning something beautiful for you. But continue the healing and stay open on both connections. Or anyways, the connections that you're into at this moment will bring clarity, but they will also bring a certain growth and a romantic path along the way for you. So I'm going to say evolve as much as you possibly can with the one that you're with at this moment. Is this going to be the one that you're going to be with in 2026? Probably not, but you could switch that on up. Things could definitely happen. I do feel like it's somebody else who's coming on in into the month of March to April. Then I will say yes. Let me go and see the Storytime Kitchen. Hold on just one second, my loves. Thank you, Diane. All right, hold on. All right, just one second. All right. Hi, sweetie. XOXO. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sweetie pie. Storytime Kitchen. Happy Turkey Day. Thank you. Honestly, I'm in Canada, so my happy turkey day was a month ago, but I don't eat turkey. So what is this? A long-term look at the situation, which is no contact. The situation going to improve, and what is their perspective altogether? We're gonna go and look at that, sweetie. But I will say happy turkey day to you. I don't know if you eat turkey. Okay. So here we go. I haven't eaten all that many turkeys in my life. Maybe 3 or 4. I don't know. All right. What do we got? Here we go, my love. But in any hoot, I will say today is a day other than the turkey to enjoy the people and appreciate everything that we have around us. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate every single one of you beautiful loves. I'm going to say it's important to appreciate the people that are around us. For me, it was my mama's birthday today. So yeah, she's at a very interesting number, 69. It's her age, okay? I'm talking about her age here. But yes, I'm talking about abundance and family and friends and people that we care about. So into the long-term look into this no contact situation. It remains with a certain ending. It remains with a certain what could happen, thoughts, wonders. It remains with a certain possibility of what could happen, but not necessarily opening on up towards it. So right now, I feel like the energy shows that there's a certain distance because both of you are kind of processing things emotionally. There is a sense of stubbornness, but there's also a sense of pride onto their side. And there's a certain amount of exhaustion onto yours. So I feel like this space is not something that is meaningless, but it's actually helping both of you to gain the clarity rather than reacting impulsively. So long term, yes, the energy does suggest that there could be improvements that are possible, but it's going to require patience and emotional maturity from both sides. So we need both. This isn't a dead-end connection, but it's more like a pause for a certain realignment. So is the situation going to likely improve? It could. It could eventually. Communication could be picking back on up after a silent period, but I kind of see like this shift is happening slowly. Not something is overnight. It looks like they may return trying to kind of test the waters a little bit. Not with a grand gesture, but with something that is small to kind of open up the doors. So I feel like their perspective at this moment is one of, I'm going to act distant. I'm going to say into my energy. I'm going to think about you much more than what I'm actually going to show. I'm going to be feeling conflicted, but I'm not going to tell you that I'm feeling conflicted. And part of them actually wants to reach out, but another part is afraid of vulnerability. So we're kind of stuck into a two of swords kind of a thing, where we could actually kind of face those repeating patterns. I feel like they talk to themselves, or they replay past conversations and wondering what they should say. I'm basically going to say your person is trying to protect their ego and protect their emotions. Overall, long-term potential, it's still there, it's still alive. But I myself personally would not necessarily hold on to it. I feel like there could be growth, but I feel like it would take a long time, a lot of patience, a lot of conversations, a lot of fighting before getting towards it. So I'm going to say, if you want it, okay, stay aligned. Do what you can, my beautiful love, within it, and it could unfold into your favor. But if you want my own personal and you want spirit's advice, this connection is probably not the best for you. There's nothing wrong with putting time and understanding and everything of the such into relationships. I encourage it all the time. Do as much as you can to every single moment. But I do not necessarily feel like this is going to be a win-win situation for everybody. So it remains into your hands. You're the one who's going to decide what it is that you want. But I kind of feel like there's going to be a pullback. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And you're going to end up into the same situation that you're into at this moment, just at a later moment, but having put more efforts, more time, more confusion probably it's going to be coming on through. So I'm going to just say, basically, be very, very careful about this connection altogether. Is it worth it? I can't say yes, I can't say no. It's not my place to do so. It's up to you to do so. I can tell you, me, myself, personally, I fight for love. So I try to do as much as I possibly can. And when I feel it and it's no longer possible, I give up. When I feel like all avenues have been utilized, I've talked, I've understood, I've done this, I've offered solutions, I've not, that, like the basic things. When all of those things have been done and you do not have the answers that you want, then it's probably time to move on forward, my love. But that's entirely up to you. I'm going to say there is a possibility for something to be happening over here. There is a possibility for reconnection, but it is going to be a very complicated one. It's not going to be an easy one. I'm not going to say you're going to reconnect, everything is going to be good, and you're going to get married. I don't see it. If there is a reconnection, I feel like it will be somewhat temporary and it will be complicated. But nothing is set in stone. You could change things and he could change things. So I'm not going to say anything negative in any kind of single way. I'm going to say there is a possibility, but you guys are going to have to talk together, communicate, and find your solutions together. Then there will be a possibility. Hi, Markeisha, sweetie. Hi, happy Thanksgiving, my love. Nice to see you, sweetie. Markeisha, I think I'm coming to see you at this moment. Hold on. All right. Let's go see my beautiful Markeisha. Qu'est-ce que tu fais là?
Non, je sais pas.
Quoi? Il est pas ici? Adios, amigos. À tantôt. I know, my love. You've got this. One step at a time, my love. I know, Markeisha. It's YouTube. YouTube decided that they were going to bring back those darn handles. I know. They brought back the handles and nobody can understand each other anymore. They brought them in, they took them away, and they kind of brought them back. I don't know why. Nobody likes them. The important thing is that we see you. So a happy Thanksgiving, my love. It's nice to see you, my sweetie. You have had a breakup with a 10-year relationship. Was she really a friend or an enemy? Okay, let's go see. I know, right, Juanson? It's pretty much the answer that it is. YouTube being YouTube. Okay, hold on. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Question.
Quoi?
Est-ce qu'on pourrait aller faire une promenade
Où?
toi, là, dans le coin?
Avec moi?
Non, Evelyne,
Ben, vas-y, ça tente. Apporte pas les minous, hein?
on n'apporte pas les chats.
Ok, vas-y. Ferme la
On
porte.
va dans 10 minutes.
Ah, ok, my beautiful. Ferme la télé, ferme tes affaires, puis range les minous. Love you! À part Maxwell, c'est pas grave. Alright, here we go, my beautiful Marquisha, sweetie. I'm sorry. I don't know. My little girl wanted to know if she could go for a walk outside. I'm like, why would you want to go for a walk at 9:30 at night? I don't know. Anywho, here we go. I'm going to say I'm not too surprised by it. Every once in a while, I feel like going for walks at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to say it's my fault. Okay, so what do we got over here, sweetie? First of all, it's difficult to lose somebody that you've been with for so long. 10 years is a long time. So I'm sorry about it. When you say the energy, you're kind of wondering, was this person a friend, or was it more of an enemy? The energy actually shows that this person did care for you, so I don't want to put them into one box. They're probably into a multitude of boxes. So they did care about you, but there were layers of jealousy, of insecurity, of unhealed wounds that kind of interfered with that person's ability to be a healthy friend towards you. So this person was not the enemy into the sense of wanting to destroy you or to hurt you, but I do not feel like this person was aligned with you anymore, which is different. After a certain amount of time, sometimes it's after a couple months, sometimes it's after years, we no longer, like, some people are truly fit to be into your life for a certain amount of time, then they have to go. You've grown, they've grown, the lessons have been learned. I feel like this is a little bit what it is. The energy kind of shifted into something that is more competition, more envy, a little bit of resentment after, a little bit of resentment, I'm going to say, rather than something that would be genuine support. So your growth actually triggered her, and instead of matching your evolution, kind of feel like she a little bit pulled away. So the truth is over here that she was a friend, but she became a friend who was a little bit misaligned with your path. And kind of letting go was a little bit of a protection, but not necessarily a loss. Angel message for you. I feel, my beautiful love, that your angels remove this connection for your highest good. I feel like your angels are guiding you towards more soul, family, friendships, more loyalty, more support, more mutual respect that's going to flow naturally. I need a release of the guilt because not everybody is necessarily meant to be onto your journey. Some people, like I said, are meant to be there forever, others for a little bit less. I feel as though your angels want you to know that you're entering into a zone or into a season, if you will, of elevation. And not everybody can actually come with you into that elevation as you're growing. 3 angel numbers for you. I have 444, which means that you're divinely protected. I have 222, which means that there's a new balance in relationships and alignment with different people that are going to be coming into your life. And I have 555, saying that there's going to be some major shifts that are going to be coming your way. So look towards those numbers 444, 222, and 555. The ending that you're having with this friend in particular is going to be a new beginning for you. This is truly going to be somewhat of a redirection. You're being moved into something that is better. So that's what you need to remember along the way, my love. I don't know. I think the chat might be frozen at this moment. Hold on. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Julie. Here we go. All right. We're going to put another timestamp over here for Julie. She got jealous over, yes. And I can tell her she wasn't aligned. You kept thinking she changed, right? It's pretty much what happens, sweetie pie. You can still hear me. Oh yeah, I see. There's like problems with connections, right? I can see that something was a little bit disconnected over here for a weird reason. Not quite sure why. I'm basically going to say that's a question over here of jealousy, my beautiful Marquisha. It's not fair. It's not okay. It's not all right in any kind of shape, form, or way. But yeah. Julie, does Mike understand more and more how much you mean to him, and does he feel like he cannot live without you? I do have our Page of Pentacles. The energy shows that there is a yes, that I feel as though Mike is realizing more deeply every day that kind of passes on through the emotional space that you hold into his life. I feel like there's a growing awareness that this connection is not something that is replaceable. You can't just say, I'm not going to take this, I'm going to go with something else. I feel like he's starting to understand that your presence gives him peace and gives him grounding, that you bring balance into his life, that you're the one person that he feels safe being vulnerable with at the same time. So I also feel like there is a certain energy that is there even within the silence. It's like if the reflection is so loud, like he's thinking a lot, and there is this feeling of, I don't know how to do life without her energy into it, and that kind of creeps on in towards him often. So he feels the absence really strongly when you pull back, but it kind of scares him a little bit because he knows that he cares much more than what he's actually showing. So he's realizing you're not just somebody that he likes, you're somebody that he needs and loves emotionally. And that's something that is very potent. Very potent. Now, is he thinking about you tonight? And what is he thinking about? He is thinking about you, but I feel like he's missing you. I feel like he's thinking about time spent together. I feel like he's thinking about times when he was close to you. I feel like he's wondering what you're doing at this moment. And at the same time, I feel like his thoughts are more going towards, I hope she knows that I care. I hope she knows that I miss her energy. I hope that she knows that I want to reach out, but I don't want to look like I'm too weak or I'm not good enough. I hope she's thinking about me too. So there's a lot of wants, there's a lot of hopes. There's a lot of physical longing, and there's just that very strong desire for closeness, for affection, for touch, but also for warmth. So I feel like he's visualizing being near you, imagining conversations, but also laughter. I feel like underneath everything, he just simply doesn't want to lose you. And the silence is making him realize just how much he actually does feel towards you, because he truly does. Thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my beautiful love shine, sweetie. Happy Thanksgiving, my beautiful Marquisha, sweetie pie. We are going to go and see over here our beautiful love shine, and then I'm going to say we're done for the evening, my dear Hanson. So we're going to add in love shine, and then we're pretty much going to be done, sweetie pie. All right, let's go see love shine. You are going to be over here at 43 minutes. Hi, Stephanie. Nice to see you, sweetie. And happy Thanksgiving, my love. So, our beautiful love shine, what do we have for you over here, sweetie pie? Juanson, you can say that the lives are finished for tonight. Thanksgiving evening, we're going to end this on up after Stephanie. So, love shine. I am still not into the deck that you want, but I'll switch it on up right after. I promise you. So we do have the Star. We do have our Queen of Wands. We also do have our Death, which is all perfect and good. I mean, towards the wife, we have the Star. We wish things to be better, but she doesn't necessarily make things easy, and things are just kind of staying the way that they are. So there's no lovey-dovey. There's no sweetness. It's... I want things to be better, but she's not really helping me. And so we're just going to stay a little bit into the rut that we're into is pretty much what I'm seeing. If we go and see towards you, sweetie. Thank you, my dear Hanson. If we go and see towards you, how do we feel? What is going on? Ten of Pentacles, very nice. Our Eight of Swords and our Queen of Cups. Look, I know you like cups, so I will show you the cups. Although there's more than cups into a deck, but the Queen of Cups is much full of love. You give everything that he needs into his life. You are like the summum of physicality, passionate love, everything, integrity. You give him everything that he actually needs. You also give him the beautiful abundance over here with our Ten of Pentacles, and you allow him to be himself when he is close to you. So I'm going to say with you, everything seems to be going really, really well. If we move on forward to go and see what is he not saying that maybe he should be saying. Look at that, our Queen of Cups. He loves you much more than anything that he could actually say. He often wonders what he should do in life. Sometimes he actually thinks, do I leave the other to be with you? But then he kind of becomes afraid and kind of keeps things a little bit stagnant. So yeah. It is what it is. Have no fears, Watson. I know what your usual is. You don't even have to send me an email. I know what it is. So yeah. Do I mind putting you back on a list? No, I don't. I'll go find you after Stephanie. So yeah. What does he want to say to Tarot that he is not saying at this moment? Tower. He doesn't want to hide anything from you. He's always a little bit afraid of endings. He does not want this relationship to end in any kind of shape, form, or way. He doesn't want to hide anything from you. He doesn't want to have any judgment. He wants to be completely 100% open with you as much as he possibly can, because it really is important for him over here. For him, that means love. For him, that means compassion. For him, that means something that is true. So he never wants to be able to hide anything from you in any shape, form, or way. And happy Thanksgiving to you, sweetie. We are going to put our beautiful Stephanie at 58 minutes. And then we're going to go and see Julie Ann Swanson. So you can close up the list if you want to, my dear. And as for Stephanie, nice to see you, my love. What are the feelings? Let's go see. Okay. So we are currently on Stephanie. All right, sweetie. I feel like at this moment, Jonathan, he does love you. You know he does. And happy Thanksgiving, love. He has real feelings for you, and there is a lot of romantic energy that is there. He has a desire to come forward emotionally. He has a desire to build something that is more stable. Sometimes he's a little bit kind of caught up into the I'm excited, I'm inspired, I'm hopeful. And sometimes he's kind of caught on into the I'm afraid, I don't know what to do, I need to figure things out. For the moment, I feel like he has a lot of fears, he has a lot of uncertainties. He feels really deeply. When he loves, he loves. When he wants, he wants. But he's not always able to express everything the way that he wants to feel it. There's moments where he holds himself back because he's afraid of the vulnerability. He's afraid of losing control of the situation. So he thinks about you often, and he feels drawn to you. He sees potential, but I feel like he's also trying to work through his own internal confusion and anxiety. So I feel like for the moment, his intentions look like they're very genuine, they're very sincere. I feel like he wants to build slowly, step by step. He wants to create something that is meaningful. He doesn't want to rush into anything, but I feel as though he needs to figure things out. So for the moment, he's still looking for trust. He's still looking for clarity. He's still kind of planning. He's still figuring things out. So his emotions are there. They are deep. The connection is still there, but he still doesn't know what to do. So for the moment, I prefer to say no movement, but the connection is still there. The desire is still there, but the confusion is also still there. Let me go see my dear Julie. Hold on. I do not see your extra. Where's your other question, my beautiful Julie? If you just want to post it to me, you can. Unless your question is the ones that you already sent. Oh, your questions are already answered, my beautiful Julie. Julie, sweetie, I answered your second ones at 38 minutes. I'm sorry. I thought there was something else, my love. You're already there. Yeah. No, I don't see anything new. So, a happy Thanksgiving, my beautiful Stephanie, sweetie. You too have a lovely night. Julie, I see the last questions that you asked. Okay, that's the ones. Okay, perfect. I was looking for you. I'm like, where are you? But I don't see you. Okay, we're good. I'm going to go and see Watson. I'm like so confused. All right, Julie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Watson, let's go into your general questions, sweetie. All right. Watson, here we go. General reading. What do we have for you, sweetie pie? All right. So here we go, my dear Watson. Watson, sweetie. I do have the Hanged Man. So love-wise, I'm going to say at this moment, I feel as though things are a little bit stagnant, but slowly kind of moving. Hold on. Just 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to say love-wise, I feel like we're a little bit into a place where things are a little bit stagnant still, Miss Sweetie Pie, but they're slowly evolving. They're slowly opening on up. So keep your energies nice. Keep them open. Love. If ever, anything, I don't care what it is. Somebody says hi, somebody kind of opens on up, somebody kind of, whatever it is. I feel like whenever this conversation and whenever this new relationship is going to start, it's going to start from something that you're not necessarily expecting. It could start from a beautiful hello and turn into something absolutely amazing. So keep your energies open. In regards to work, I actually do feel as though the following week is going to be a little bit slower. I don't feel like there's anything all that exciting. You're probably going to end up having a little bit of time off, not all that much, but a little bit. So I'm going to say work is secure. It's good. Love, I need you to keep everything kind of open on through. All right. So love-wise, it is what it is. Work-wise, you know what you need to do. Let's go see what Elizabeth is up to. All right. So what do we have popping on through? I swear I saw a card that's upside down into my deck. Ah! Okay. Elizabeth, I'm actually going to have to say, is not into a stressful kind of a period. I actually feel like she's doing good. I feel like she's got a certain amount of abundance. I feel like she's actually pretty happy. So I'm going to say towards you, Sweetie Pie, today, she's good. She's not stressed. She's happy. Things are going the way that they're supposed to. How is she thinking about you? All right. That being said, I do see over here. All right. What I'm going to say for you is this, my beautiful love. I feel as though she is thinking about you. I feel as though she loves you. I feel as though she wonders about you. I feel as though she is wondering what you're up to. I feel like she's curious about you. I feel like she'd love to actually meet on up with you and to chit-chat with you like good old days. So are you onto her mind? Does she think about you? Everything of the such? Absolutely. Yes. 1,000,000%, Sweetie Pie. All right. Here we go. on, son. Elaine, you can send me your questions, sweetie. You're going to be the last one on through. Hold on. All right. What does she want to say to you that she hasn't said? She misses time spent together. She often wonders what you're doing. She often actually wonders what would have happened between both of you guys if nothing had happened onto her side. So a lot of curiosity actually wonders and kind of passes through her mind. Let's go with, and here we go. Oracle and angel message for you. Your angels want you to know that you're entering a season of alignment, but also clarity. What once felt heavy and confusing is about to make sense. You're being guided to release what is draining you and open your heart to new supportive energies altogether. Oracle, trust the timing because divine forces are rearranging the path for something that is better for you than what you have lost. The universe is saying you're protected, you're guided, and something beautiful is on to its way towards you. Love messages. And Elaine, you're next. My heart feels safest with you. You're the person I didn't know that I was praying for. No matter how busy life gets, my soul always comes back to you. I feel so connected to you, even in silence. All right. Elaine, sweetie. Oops, I did not want to go into that. I want to go over here. Why do you see an unconscious? Why do I see unconsciously? Okay, let's go and see. So we are currently on Elaine, and we're going to be closing off the readings after our beautiful Elaine. So let's go see about this dream. I kind of feel like those visions are really quite significant, but I feel like they carry a very strong symbolic meaning at the same time. Okay, when you see a man holding a woman in embrace, it often represents emotional union, support, love, and a coming together into the energies. It can also reflect the love that you're manifesting into your life, like a future relationship entering into your reality, a healing of divine masculine or feminine within yourself, but it's also a sign of, I'm going to say, connection, comfort, but also partnership. The vision of someone signing a contract actually symbolizes more of a major commitment, more of an agreement that is coming into your life. Now, this could be something that is literal, like a literal type of contract. So it could be a job or an opportunity or a legal decision, but it could also be something that is more spiritual, like something more of a soul contract, meaning a destined connection or a life-changing commitment that could be approaching. It represents alignment, but also readiness for what is actually happening into the next chapter. So seeing these two visions together is really about a new beginning in love, a new beginning into a partnership. It's about a commitment that's forming or becoming more official. It's about balance and union over an emotional or maybe even a practical kind of a level. But it's also about divine timing that's there at work. So it's like if your subconscious is giving you those previews of what manifesting is for you. A powerful transformation towards stability, love, but also towards a certain, I'm going to say, purpose. So those are very important for you to look at altogether. It could be a job offer, like I said. Absolutely. It could definitely be a job offer, my love. You can always go back into the replay, but if I'm going to say it over for you, here we go. Basically, what I'm saying is the man holding a woman in embrace represents emotional union, support, love, and a coming together in energies. It reflects the love that you're manifesting into your life. It's a sign of connection. It's a sign of comfort. It's also a sign of partnership. The vision of somebody signing a contract symbolizes a major commitment, an agreement coming into your life. This agreement could be a job. It could be an opportunity. It could be a legal decision. It could be something that is more on the spiritual side. So it could be work, could it be a contract, could it be a job? It could be. But this is something that is of a life-changing commitment. So it represents alignment, but also readiness for something that's coming on up towards you. So it represents a new beginning in love or in a partnership being work. A commitment, something becoming more official. Balance, emotional, something onto a practical level. And it really just kind of means that divine timing is at work. It could be. It definitely could be, my love. It's my pleasure, sweetie. That being said, my beautiful loves, I shall say happy Thanksgiving to all you beautiful sweetie pies, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. So, sweet dreams, my loves. See you tomorrow.